learn from that, you can't pass up these opportunities because they may not come back.
So here we go at the West Park Party Center in the 152-pound weight division. Brian Park from the West Side Boxing Club, red gloves, black trunk, yellow trim. Jeff Cain from the Salvation. He's not.
That's pound for pound.
Yeah, that's pound for pound. I'm not sure.
That's pound for pound.
Yeah, that's definitely pound for pound. That's not Salvation Army. So Jeff Cain from Pound for Pound Boxing Club. And in the black trunks with the white trim there. We'll get this all situated here. You keep me on my toes, Sean.
All right. I know a little bit of pound for pound. He doesn't have much experience, but you can see he's trying his best.
Yeah, he's actually told me earlier he's a college student at Kent State University,
okay.
And just taking up boxing to stay in shape and likes the physical part of it. But Brian Park is taking it to him right now. And already I think we're going to see a standing 8 count. Yeah, referee Doug Patterson.
Yeah.
Nikolai Furtha was talking to me earlier, telling me Doug Patterson really keeps control in that ring. Good referee, good strong referee. You agree?
I would commend him a lot. I think he's one of the best here. That was a well-deserved 8 count.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. So already a standing 8 count to Jeff Cain. Brian Park, let's see if he can take advantage of this. This is only Brian Park's second fight. So we're seeing 2 relative newcomers in the sport right now. They're giving a solid effort. Brian Park is really taking it to Jeff Cain, though.
Sitting down on his punches, throwing good, hard punches. He's going for that knockout. He smells it.
Yes, he does. He already had Cain hurt once. We're going to see what he can do if he can finish him off here in the first round. We got three 2-minute rounds, in this 141-pound fight.
Pound showing some good speed there. Good one, too.
We'll see how big of a heart Jeff Cain's got. He was hurt, and now he's fighting back, and you see that quite a bit in the sport of boxing. Guys just have tremendous hearts.
Jeff knows the move, too. He knows the move and try to use his reach. That's what he has to do to win.
And that's what he's doing right now, absolutely, to Brian Park. Park traps him along the ropes, and obviously that's the one thing. Cain's got to stay off those ropes.
Yeah.
Again, now he's backing up Brian Park. Yeah, we're seeing some good action here in this first round. Yeah, Cain was hurt early, came back, rebounded, and seemed to get the better of Brian Park later on. Maybe Park got tired a little bit as the fight round wore on.
Looks like you throw all those hard punches, they wear you out. Whether you believe it or not, you can get worn out just from throwing punches.
You see it time after time where you're watching a guy just take a pounding early on, and if he can withstand that early charge, and he seems to, a lot of times, he'll take control later on where that fighter's actually punched himself out.
I punched myself out before once or twice. Yeah.
And how do you? I mean, it's hard when you're sensing that you're on the verge of stopping somebody, and you're trying to take him out. Now, how do you find that happy medium, between where you're not trying to punch yourself out, but at the same time you're trying to get rid of him?
Yeah, it's just about positioning yourself. If you can position yourself and throw good, hard, clean punches, you can get that knockout instead of punching yourself out. Second round coming up.
So, yep, round 2 underway. Brian Park in the red gloves, black and yellow trunks. Jeff Cain in the blue gloves with the black and white trunks.
Brian's still keeping that pressure on him. Jeff's got to move. He's got to move. He can't be on the ropes. He's got to move and use that reach.
Now a warning by Doug Patterson telling Park to keep his head up. Good action so far in the second round.
Jeff's trying hard. And he's using that speed. There he goes.
Both fighters just landing a lot of power shots. And then you see a jab out of Brian Park right there.
Jeff's got good speed. I like to see him use his speed and his reach. Yeah, I think he can really win this match if he uses his speed and his reach.
And it does seem like he definitely has the speed advantage right now. Maybe Park might have the power advantage. So a little power versus speed match.
Park's pushing him back.
Nice jab there, yeah. Now Cain backing up Park. Now going on the offensive a little bit. Nice straight right hand lands by Park.
Jeff with the pressure now. You wouldn't expect that from the first round.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. A round that saw Cain get Jeff Cain get a standing 8 count. He was hurt.
Good jab. Good jab. Right.
And now Cain backs Park up on the ropes, not landing a lot of clear, hard shots, and Park countering off those ropes. It's right hands land by Park. And I think he's got Cain hurt again.
Good second round.
Yeah, very good second round. So you got two relatively newcomers to the sport of boxing. What does each need to do to win this final round?
I think that Jeff needs to use his speed and his reach and stay with the movement. Brian's got really good pressure. If he keeps pressuring him, get with those good, hard, straight 1-2s, he might get Jeff out of here, but Jeff's got a lot of heart.
Yeah, he
Jeff's got a lot of heart.
Yeah, he does. This is a very entertaining fight.
Yes, it is.
Between Brian Park and Jeff Cain. Brian Park from the West Side Boxing Club, trained by Bill Goddard and Matt Alden, who are putting together this fight card tonight here at the West Park Party Center. Jeff Cain from the Pound for Pound Boxing Gym, and two newcomers, but they really, and not only are they showing a lot of heart, but it just takes a tremendous amount of heart to even step in between the ropes, and people don't understand that, and it's a tremendous amount of respect that goes out to all these guys that go in the ring. So round 3 set to begin here at the West Park Party Center. Antonio Castro ringside along with Sean Porter representing Team USA in the Pan American Games. Brian Park and Jeff Cain, third and final round.
Jeff with the pressure.
And yeah, and Park's on the ropes. Do you like that? Do you like that he's on the ropes and letting himself get hit like that?
I don't like that at all. He needs to right there is where he needs to work. Get Jeff on the ropes and work from there. And Jeff's doing a good job.
Yeah, he's being the more active fighter right now.
Jeff is doing a good job.
Nice shot to the body there by Cain.
Brian really needs to pick it up from here. Turn him, just like that, and back him on up.
Showing, for a newcomer, he's really showing a little bit of skill in that ring, and he's definitely learned something in the gym. That's for sure. Now we're just taking a point away. Taking a point away from Brian, right?
Right, from ducking his head, trying to get out of the way from those good long punches that Jeff's throwing.
So that point deduction could be crucial for Brian Park. We'll see. This third and final round in the 152-pound weight class.
Brian really needs to work hard for these last 10 seconds. He's got to work hard.
Both fighters tired right now.
Yeah.
Oh, and Park with his head down there just opens himself up for that uppercut on the inside there by Jeff.
A lot of guys may think that's a safe spot, but a guy with good long arms can sneak an uppercut on there. As you see Jeff doing, he's bringing them up.
Yep.
Jeff with the pressure.
In the center of the ring now, these two are going to continue to tee off on one another.
They're teeing off. Look at Brian.
Great fight, great action here in this third round. And both fighters deserve a round of applause and get one from this standing room only crowd here at the West Park Party Center.
Yep. Respect there in the corner.
That's something you see a lot as well, is the respect factor between the two fighters in the amateur game. All the time, almost every fight, you always see the other fighters giving each other respect.
And that's all due to the coach. The coaches are supposed to teach their guys to show respect to the judges, the referee, and the opposite corner.
So we'll get the official decision on this fight between Brian Park and Jeff Cain once we come back here to the West Park Party Center here on West 130th Street in Cleveland on Sports Time Ohio right after this. Back to In This Corner on Sports Time Ohio, and Antonio Castro ringside with special guest commentator and one of the top amateurs in the entire country, Sean Porter. He's going to be representing Team USA in the Pan American Games later on this summer en route to hopefully an Olympic bid with Team USA over in Beijing, China. I know that is your ultimate goal, Sean, before you make the leap to the pro ranks. But just saw a good action-packed fight between Brian Park, Jeff Cain, two relative newcomers. But I tell you what, they really put on a good show for
Very
this
good fight. I'm very impressed with Jeff.
And Jeff Not only is he's also a college student
a
at
college
Kent State
student.
University.
Yeah,
so.
which means you can't commit yourself too much to any sport. So I'm really impressed with that.
So as we await the judge's decision in a fight that it seemed like Bryant Park had the definite advantage in the power department,
Yeah.
Jeff Cain had the advantage in the speed department. We'll see what the judges had to say with their scorecards. But a close fight to score could go either way.
All right.
We are all set for the winner.
Boxing out of the red corner.
Brian on his knees. He's thanking someone.
Yeah. Yeah, he is totally exhausted as he really punched himself out. Both fighters gave a great effort. I'd like to see a rematch between these two. That'd be a
Good fight.
great
Yeah,
fight. Yeah.
definitely.